Well, hello, my fella. I'm Dale Rodman Jr. III, and this is Slow to Pro, the video series where I go from slow to a little frisky for this one. Today, we're with Low Fuel Motorsport here at Silverstone, a circuit that I absolutely hate to lap on, but love to race on. We are car number 1, starting in P21 in a field of 24. Let the carnage begin. Green flag, and immediately right off the bat we got an Audi in the row behind us, gonna come sneaking up and try to go 3 wide through turn 1, and when I say try, I mean do. So I'm gonna be smart about this and just let's just let them have those 2 positions. We'll get those back later if we're actually faster than them. Coming up into this whatever chicane, this is Maggots and Beckett's or something like that. We got cars everywhere, dirt everywhere. Just gonna focus on our line at this point and try to make sure that we don't get too distracted. Still got this Audi on our left-hand side, more dirt in front of us, more cars going all over the place. Just gotta let off the throttle a little bit there, make sure we can make it through, and then boom, door to door. Ooh, gotta left throttle again, make sure we don't booty blast that Ferrari. He flashes, and I'm not sure if he's saying thank you for not hitting me, or I can't believe you just did that to me. I don't know if he thinks I did that or not, but I have already taken note of the fact that he has crashed a couple cars already, that number 10 Ferrari. And coming up into here, into the whatever chicane this is called, that number 10 Ferrari is going to try to go around the outside behind me right now. He's going to come up and door this number 20 Ferrari right into the side of me there. You see it in the replay. And now I know, okay, this guy came to race. He's playing rough and tumble. So let's get rough and try to tumble him. All right, so I see he's got 2 cars too wide in front of him, so I know I'm going to catch up. I know I'm going to have way more speed, and I know I can maybe, tip him a little bit here. Oh shit, oh no, that did not go the way I wanted it to. We're flying through the fucking air. So now instead of repaying the favor on one rough guy, I've taken 2 additional people out. Whoops. On the upside, it doesn't look like anybody suffered any major damage. We were all on the tarmac, still able to quickly recover. And number 10 seems to be, out of the race now. So I count that as a good deed done. Real quick, Slow to Pro tip. Best click you can make all day is not actually in the setup screen. It's on the subscribe button. Haha, gotcha. Also click like, thanks. I would say that I couldn't do any of this without all of you guys, but I could. It would just be a lot less fun. So thank you. I appreciate you. We are now coming up to the end of lap 1. We're sitting in P19, so we're up 2 spots after some rambunctious action. Some rambunctionality. What do you call that? What is it to be rambunctious? Like, if I want to do something rambunctiously, can I do it with rambunction? Anyway, back to the action. We got some dirt flying. Got a car off on the left. Got a guy being real cautious on the right there. That's 2 positions. Puts us up into P17. I think it's time to skip ahead now before I start questioning other things that don't need questioning. Still on lap number 2, coming up to the fast right-hander. Got cars going every which way, 1 off on the right, 1 off on the left, coming up to rejoin, sends the Porsche a little bit wider than they wanted to go. Ooh, see you later, skater. And now we almost booty blast the Ferrari there, and then coming up into the next hairpin here, got a couple cars going wide. We're going to be able to make the move on just one of them though. That Porsche it looked like we had, there they are. We didn't have them. I thought we had them, we didn't. It's P13. And P14 is on our tail like the stink on a skunk. We got these 2 Porsches battling it out. One Porsche's gonna take a dive up the inside. He's gonna make it happen. The other Porsche's gonna say, oh no you don't. I'm gonna answer right back immediately, but he's not clear. Gets himself a tushy tap, gets turned, but thankfully holds the brakes. And that puts us up into P12, and as we cross the line, somebody's going off into the pits there. That's gonna put us up into P11. So let's go ahead and skip to the next bit of action. Here we are on lap number 3. It's our favorite number 10 Ferrari, who is now a back marker and yields the position to me, but that does not yield the position to the car that is fighting for position with me, that was directly behind me, who had to make a gap for him. And then he takes a defensive line into this turn and block. Like, I don't know what he's doing here, but he's scaring me. I see him in the mirror doing wild stuff, and I think, does he want payback? I better run away as fast as I can. Let's hope I'm faster than him. Let's go ahead and skip ahead now to the start of lap number 5, where I'm boogering up turn number 1, which is gonna give a great opportunity to the fire-breathing Ferrari behind me to go ahead and stick his bumper right up alongside my wheel, so I gotta give him room. screws up my entire line. I'm completely spooked. I'm screwing up this turn, screwing up that turn. It's all downhill from here, and I realize, man, this guy's just been steadily catching me. He's got a better run out of this turn too, and the Lamborghini slow in a straight line. So I decided to just do the smart thing. Let's get over as far left as we possibly can. Let him know I'm not going to defend it. I'm not going to give it away. I'm still going to maintain my pace through this turn. You better believe it. We're going to go door to door for a little bit, but I am going to let off the throttle here, tuck in behind, because I don't want to go side by side through this next chicane. That's just asking for disaster to strike. So we've lost one position down to P12. Directly behind us is a Porsche, which seems to be a very strong car at this circuit, at most circuits. It's just a strong car. So I've got my work cut out for me if I want to maintain P12. But here we go through the fast right-hander, holding it in, keeping it hooked up, and we're coming up to the next hard braking zone, which is a spot where I tend to gain a little bit of time on cars in front of me. We're going to gain a little bit of time on the car in front of us here, but the Porsche is going to gain even more time on me behind me. And here they go, just shooting up the inside like it's nobody's business, and bam, they've established the line. I give them the space, and there we drop to P13, and directly behind us now is our rival, number 10 in the Ferrari. He is a back marker, but as you see, he's taking an inside line there. He wants by me, so I'm like, what are you doing, you weirdo? You want more of this smoke? Well, let's go ahead and skip ahead to when you can get more of this smoke. Ferrari made a mistake on the preceding turn, so it's an easy pass down the straight, but as soon as we're clear, I'm cutting over. I'm letting them know, no, you do not. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to when we've caught the Porsche in front of us. Pretty much the same part of the circuit, heading into the longest straight of the circuit, and I decide, yeah, I'm definitely not faster than the Porsche in a straight line. Let me give him a little tushy tap, get us both going a little faster. This has become my unofficial partner for the midsection of this race, and due to that, we have caught up to these gentlemen in front of us. They're going side by side. Things are getting dicey, spicy, and probably about to get pricey, because I get the sense somebody's about to get doored. The Ferrari makes its way through, the Porsches go side by side, and I start thinking, ooh, maybe it's my time to eat. The Porsches still side by side though, as we head down another straight section here, coming up to the fast right-hander. They're gonna go side by side through it. I'm hoping, dude. I'm hoping that the Ferrari behind me sees this, and he does, thankfully. It's the only thing he's seen all race. Anyway, the Porsches finally decide to go door to door, and in true karma fashion, the guy who initiated the contact is the one who gets turned. The victim rejoins the circuit just on the inside of us here. Great rejoin. So that's going to put us into P12 up from P13. We were only able to gain one from that kerfluffle. Well, let's go ahead and skip ahead now, see what happens next. Here we are at the end of lap number 9. Porsche goes wide, makes the Ferrari think that they've got a shot, but all it does is give me a window up the inside of the Ferrari. I feel a little bit bad about taking this, but not bad at all, because it's going to put us up into P11 if we can make it stick. This Ferrari is fighting, and it is faster in a straight line, but we do have the inside line, which gives us the advantage if we can maintain, and we can, but we can't, because I suck at turn 1, but so does the Ferrari, thankfully, and we're able to get right back up alongside. And at this point on the side, there's 6 minutes left. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I'm going for it. And unfortunately, we door to door there. Thankfully, it doesn't send the Ferrari off circuit, but hopefully he'll learn to leave a little more room there next time. I'm just kidding. It's probably my fault, or maybe it was his. I don't know whose fault it was. Not the way I'd like to achieve a pass, though. You know, I'd like it to be clean on both people. Let's go ahead and skip ahead 2 laps into the future, coming down the same straight, caught up to these 2 Porsches, and finally, one of them is going to decide to make a move as the Porsche leading the pack suffers from a moment of understeer, and we're able to follow right through that gap. That's P10, all up in the bag. It's the first time we've been in the top 10 this race. Let's go ahead and skip ahead now to the start of the final lap. Here we are coming up to the troublesome turn 1, and for the first time this race, I'm actually going to get a decent run through. I know that's not a good turn 1, but that's good for me. It's going to give us a great run on the Porsche, and I'm going to decide, dude, it's the last lap. I'm sending it. He's going to wisely decide, dude, we're in the top 10. I'll take it. And that puts us up into P9. And if I'm not mistaken, spoiler alert, that is where we're going to finish in about 90 more seconds. Last night, Zealous Racing League had their preseason evaluation race at Monza, so I'll have all the action from that later this week once the official results are posted on SimGrid. And as always, thank you so much for watching Slow to Pro. I'm Dale Robin Jr. III. You guys have the kind of day you want to have. I'm gonna let the rest of this lap play out.